Okay, hi everyone. Today I will be your presenter. We're gonna talk about something very important in this day. What is that and what the topic is? Okay, my name is Muhammad Nur Salim and you can call me Ahmad. And today we're gonna tell something that's very important because recently people did that in every day, in every month. What is that? And how that important the topic is? Okay, I will present recent research conducted by the Mayo Clinic in 2025 titled Sleepless Night can increase dementia risk by up to 40%. This research discusses how chronic insomnia or long-term lack of sleep can significantly increase the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Okay, let's begin by understanding why sleep is not just a rest, but also an essential biological need for the brain. And the first, sleep plays a crucial role in brain function and memory consolidation and emotional regulation. However, chronic insomnia, defined as difficult sleeping at least 3 nights a week for more than 3 months, has become a global issue. Findings from that my clinic show that individuals experiencing chronic sleep deprivation having up to 40% higher risk of developing dementia later on. This dementia, our daily sleep habits can have long-term effects and the aging process of the brain. This study involved 750 adults with healthy cognitive function and an average age by 70. Over a period of 5.6 years, the researchers defined chronic insomnia as going sleep difficulties for at least 3 nights a week for 3 months. Using cognitive tests and MRI scans, they analyzed the relationship between sleep patterns and brain health. Over time, the results of this research were published in the journal Neurology 2025 by the Mayo Clinic Research Turn. The result and the research are highly significant. Participants with chronic insomnia had a 40% higher likelihood of experiencing mild cognitive impairment or dementia. Their cognitive test score were lower, indicating that their brains aged 3 until 4 years faster compared to those with healthy sleep patterns. MRI scans also reveal an increase in amyloid plaques and white matter damage, both of which are biological markers of dementia. However, it is important to note that this research shows a correlation rather than a direct cause and effect relationship. Let's discuss the implication of these findings. During deep sleep, the brain cleanses metabolic waste like beta amyloid when sleep is disrupted. This cleansing process becomes suboptimal, allowing toxins and accumulate over time. This can increase oxidative stress, reduce memory and capability, and accelerate cognitive decline. In other words, chronic sleep deprivation can make the brain more vulnerable to aging and disease, although further research is needed to establish a direct causal relationships. Like other scientific studies, this research also has limitations. First, sleep data was collected based on personal reports, which might contain bias or inaccuracies. Second, the majority of participants were older adults, so the result might not fully apply to younger population. And third, other lifestyle factors such as diet, stress, or genetics were not completely controlled. Therefore, while not final are about conclusion should be interpreted with caution. Okay, the implications are clear. Getting enough sleep is crucial for brain health. Adults are advised to sleep between 7 to 9 hours each night to maintain optimal cognitive function. Cognitive function for those experiencing chronic insomnia. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI, has proven effective. Future research needs to test whether improving sleep quality can indeed reduce a risk of dementia. In the meantime, maintaining regular sleep routine is the most practical way to protect brain health. So, in conclusion, we can tell that chronic insomnia is closely associated with an increased risk of dementia and cognitive decline of up to 40%. Sleep is not merely rest. It is an active biological process that repairs and maintains brain health, and maintaining a consistent and good sleep quality from now on might be one of the most effective ways to prevent cognitive decline in the future. Okay, remember, a good night's sleep is an investment in your brain's future. That's all for me to explain this very important topic. That's all for me. Thank you very much for hearing my presentation today. And I will say in the end, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.